Now, more than a year and a half ago, Egyptians gathered in Tahrir Square, which became the epicenter of the Egyptian Revolution, and together they brought about the fall of then-President Hosni Mubarak. In June of this year, Mohamed Morsi, who hails from the Muslim Brotherhood, was the first ever democratically elected president. Now, just 10 days ago, Morsi issued a decree granting him sweeping powers to formulate a constitution that places him above judiciary intervention. On the line, live from Cairo, is Ahmed Naguib, an Egyptian protest leader and co-founder of the Council of Trustees of the Revolution. Hello, Ahmed.
Hi.
Ahmed, can you tell us what is happening on the ground in Cairo right now?
Well, you have a very fragmented scene, a scene of great division of the nation, whereby President Morsi had passed a temporary constitutional decree that is extremely controversial and partially agreed upon by everyone, but most of it, 6 articles, are in place of disagreement. Now, in the square, in Tahrir Square, you find on a weekly basis a million man's march from different revolutionary movements and parties. And today you have the Islamists going out close to Cairo University, and over 1 million of them are there. But strangely enough, they're saying that they want Sharia and that they're out there for Sharia, while the issue of disagreement was not Sharia to start with. Every time they want to hijack the situation and demonize the other, they use Sharia as a scapegoat to put it in the foreground, as if the other parties are against Sharia.
What is here's another question. What is your reaction to this new constitution?
Well, the problem with the constitution that had President Morsi passed it when he kicked out the military junta or the military council, it would have been counted as a revolutionary act. But the problem is that he had to wait for so long, and at the point where it's not very meaningful to issue such a decree. Not to mention that the way the articles were drafted have a lot of loopholes in it. For instance, Article number 6 says that the president has the right to take any means or any measures to defend national security, which is another emergency law. This is a maneuver to get to a point of an emergency law.
Do you believe, Ahmed, do you believe what the president is saying, that he is just using this right now in order for a more democratic Egypt to come forth? Do you believe that?
I do believe that, but I do disagree with it. I believe that he's well-intended, but as they say, the way to hell is paved with good intentions. Good intentions are not enough and are the demise of a lot of good people. If wisdom and goodwill are allies, then we wouldn't be where we are right now. The problem is that there's a lot of great distrust among the general public towards the Muslim Brotherhood and specifically towards Morsi. For instance, go ahead.
Go ahead. Speaking of the Muslim Brotherhood, Morsi issued a decree on November 22nd, a day after he won world praise for brokering the Gaza truce between Israel and the Palestinian Islamist Hamas movement. However, this assertion of authority dismayed his opponents and widened divisions among Egypt's 83 million people. Now, is the opposition's worry that the days of dictatorship under Hosni Mubarak are back legitimate?
Definitely. No dictatorship will ever be legitimate. And this is why there are millions of people on Cairo streets every Friday and Tuesday to make sure that history does not repeat itself. The issue of Gaza was supposedly a political win for Morsi and his regime, that they are capable of of ushering peace to the region and being a player that bring about comprehensive results. However, that might prove wrong if they continue to destabilize internally the situation, because they cannot become an international global partner in peace if they are not empowered.
Let's end on this. What are your expectations for the coming week in Egypt right now with the protests and Morsi's?
It's very hard to say, but let me tell you, unfortunately, it's very sad to see here because the nation is fragmented and divided, never as before. And this is a serious issue because for the Islamic, those who believe in political Islam and practice through Muslim Brotherhood, the Salafi movement, they are diehard. For them, this is an existential conflict.
Okay.
To them, this is an issue of everything they believe in.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you for being with us. That was Egyptian protest leader and co-founder of the Council of Trustees of the Revolution, Ahmed Naguib.